Once upon a time, in the days when men sailed the seas and traded in spices and silks, there lived an old sea captain. He had sailed in all weathers and in all seasons, and he had seen many things during his travels. He had been through great peril and had survived storms that others had perished in. One day, the captain was sitting in the corner of a tavern telling a tale of his adventures when a young man entered. The young man stood stock still at the door and listened for a while to the captain's yarn. Then he stepped inside and asked for a seat near the fire. When the captain had finished his story, the young man said, "You have done well to save so much money during your years at sea, but you can make it grow if you listen to me. Invest it wisely, and soon you will have doubled your money." The captain looked at the young man skeptically. He was a stranger, and the captain had never seen him in the tavern before. "How would you know how to invest my money?" "Easy," said the stranger. "Find me a ship, crew and provisions for a voyage to the East Indies. Lend me the money, and you get half of what I bring back." "Do you think I am a fool?" asked the captain. "Why should I trust you? You are a stranger. For all I know, you are lying to me." "For all you know," replied the stranger, "I might be the son of the Sultan of Serendib, come to trade for spices and other riches. And who are you that you should question me? Answer me that, I say." "Oh, I am nobody," said the captain. "Just an old, experienced sailor, worn out with life, looking forward to retiring. So if you are willing to lend me the money, I promise you will double your investment. But if you are lying to me, I am ready to take whatever risk." The young man smiled. "I think we have an understanding," he said. "It seems to me that you want my money very badly." "It seems to me," said the captain, "that you want to go to India very badly." They agreed to the bargain. The stranger lent the captain money for the ship and crew and supplies, and the captain gave the stranger half of his profits. When the vessel left port, the captain steered straight toward India. The winds were fair and the journey was swift. On the 14th day, they sighted land and made sail for the shore. They landed in a little cove and went up country until they came upon a great city. The Sultan of the place received them with open arms, and when he heard the captain's tale, he threw a great banquet for him and his crew. Then he said, "Stay as long as you please and buy what you like. My treasury is yours to spend. Ask only, and it shall be given you." The Sultan gave the captain money for all he needed to buy spices and silks and jewels. Then the captain took his load aboard and the vessel sailed away. The Sultan watched them depart, and when they were gone, he called his guards and told them, "That was my son, the young prince who wished to seek his fortune. Go now to the harbor and see that he does not leave that shore. Let no boat put out to sea while he is there. He will surely return." The captain and his crew arrived home after a profitable trip. They had gathered many riches, thanks to the generosity of the Sultan. When they landed, the stranger hurried to the shore, ran to the captain, and said, "Give me my share, and let us divide." The captain gave the stranger his share of the money, and the stranger departed. The captain had nearly doubled his money and felt richly rewarded for his years at sea. Once the stranger was gone, the captain hastened to his storehouse and opened the chests full of spices and silk and jewels. He counted out the money and laid it on the table. It amounted to more than he had thought. He would live like a king the rest of his life. The captain called for his wife, and together they counted the gold and silver and divided it among his crew. He treated them all so well that many stayed with him for the rest of their lives. All the years that followed, the captain kept watch at his window every time a ship came into port, hoping to see his son-in-law once more. But the young prince never returned. One evening, the captain was watching the sunset over the sea when a familiar figure came into view on the shore. He waved to the captain, and the captain hurried to meet him. "Have you come to tell me of your adventures?" "Alas, no," said the young prince sadly. "There is no adventure to tell. I have come to beg your pardon and ask your forgiveness." "For what?" "For deceiving you," said the prince. "I lied to you about who I was. I am not a prince, but a pauper. I tricked you to get my passage on your ship, and I have spent your money recklessly. I have nothing to show for it." The captain looked at the young man and saw that he was sincere. "Don't worry," he said. "I have plenty of money. Take some and start a business. That way you will earn your wealth." The young prince thanked the captain and accepted the money. Then he started a business and did very well. The captain watched over him for a while, and when he saw that the young man was truly reformed, he became friends with him. They remained close friends until the captain died. Now you need to watch this or try this.